normal, the outcry from around the world in reaction to what happened.
Now playing at right full-back, Thibaut Courtois in goal. Carlo Ancelotti has named a strong side for this tie.
Pride of being ahead of the...
After the break, it's Real Madrid against Rayo Vallecano. Your commentary team, a starting 11, Camara leads the line. Palazón, Lopez and Garcia playing behind.
Disappointing night in Valencia. Modric and Cruz returning in mid. A few changes for Iraola from that team. They still cling to...
The Liga is really, starting to address this more. Are punished for those small group, but it doesn't matter. You need to all this. Rayo are still fighting. All hashtag. This isn't about some little flag in the corner of the broadcast community for the two Madrid sides, and obviously the two managers have a lot of respect.
In terms of what happens on the pitch.
Home, and then knowing that your next outing was then at the Bernabeu. That has a little bit of a chip on the shoulder. Against, obviously, the likes of Atletico, the likes of Real Madrid. Changed some of that. It kind of refocused, or at least will.
Well, Barcelona secured the league title here. No wonders with this Vallecano team.
How patient the Real Madrid fans are.
Oh, there's a shot from distance, not that far. A question still to be answered, of course, but at the age of 35, Benzema releasing Rodrigo. Rudiger had stayed wide. Modric finding him. Rudiger's cross. Punched away. Camavinga with that left foot. Nicely flighted, and Benzema trying to find Rodrigo. Lost 4 consecutive games away from home in all competitions, and there's a shot that is something that all of a sudden Real Madrid have come to life here. Slack there in clearing his lines.
Play comfortably, but once they have possession, you know the quality of Real Madrid can punish it. Down, Courtois was a little unsure.
Hits the accelerator. There's a goal scorer. Vallecano making their presence felt again, and it was in a...
Finding space.
Which they've done again. Here's Carvajal. An important block. Cruz taking up. Rudiger as Cruz slips it into the near post. 20. The whole stadium. Nice combination.
A very distinct pattern. They're going to press high when...
Quick give a go. What's the target of the return ball? The clearance only off with. Characteristic sloppiness from...
Double over Barcelona last year. They picked up 4 points. And now you have a bunch of red shirts trying to fight back. And then you have the pace of Rodrigo.
Doing well inside. Mazzania, the shot might be on again with the left-footed efforts this time. Was on.
You have 40% possession and win 3-0.
Rodrigo. There's some fancy footwork. Want to work short. Camavinga on the left foot. Winding up for a long strike. One at the other end. Some defensive work to do. Rodrigo taking our first time ever the Manchester derby at Wembley in the final.
A melee.
Oh, mistake at the back and punished. Benzema. Pain. But pleasure all around the Bernabeu as Real Madrid break through. It's taken them half an hour. Smiles for Vinny Jr. and for the president. Vallecano just expecting something else and caught out by, as Palazón tries to catch out Courtois.
It all the way. In the end, it's fairly comfortable. If it's coming through Real Madrid, we're going to do something that they clearly weren't.
Still,
but yeah, but in the end, you're trying.
Rodrigo back on the left now, and lovely little nutmeg from him. Rodrigo.
Further behind that, and then when you have those successes,
well, of course, not many teams get to do that. They have a chance
against your defense. not something.
Tonight by fine save, Rodrigo. Finding Benzema again. Rodrigo and Benzema going to work. Benzema back to Rodrigo. Well, where was the whistle? And Gil Manzano saying, yes, I did blow the whistle for the weaponry to at least trouble. And Merengue is here since they brought him back, of course, from German football. Early chance here for the... Not quite sure how you produce those two results back
To have had at least a solid of enough second half of the season.
Madrid almost playing themselves into hot water there. I mean, really. Last summer, Tchouaméni coming in, Casemiro departing with the accurate ball. The nod down was an invitation to dart into the
Season that I was in Spain, you had 3 of the 4 semi-finalists in the Champions League were...
Nicely cycled through to Modric, who'd gone outside on the outside of the boots, delivering the cross season. That was
Yes.
the team that went on to win the Champions.
You don't have the day-to-day, where you then have stretches where you're able just to watch players and come.
Fran Garcia forcing it. Modric with the scoop ball. Carvajal back to come out and say it first. If the Brazil job is there for him to quell the attack. Well, that's one way of quelling things.
I'll pull you in creating the shots. Really answer that question.
Oh, this is dangerous. This is Rodrigo.
It's so often when you hold, you hold money aside, and then as they push more numbers forward, does it?
He won La Decima, though, the all-important 10th Champions League during that time. Didn't win a league title.
It just hasn't worked, and then so you got to bring in a Zidane, big number to bring in the likes of like an Imbibe in the vision that you want.
Was the best option. Couldn't get it through the thicket of players at the edge of the area. Can Marco Asensio continue? Rodrigo at the inside track and a head start from an offside position. Raul de Tomas has come on.
There's occasions that I think we all agree is the reason. Yeah, I mean, he has time.
Yeah. Now, shot is on, and the equaliser is there. And Rayo Vallecano have been threatening it, really, from kick-off tonight. Minutes, but they've delivered here at the Bernabeu. And just like that, Raul de Tomas, who's come to life as a goal scorer for them.
Around the player and into that near post space.
Here's Rodrigo trying to place it, and he has placed it to perfection. Well, on a night where he replaced Vinny Jr.